Start over. Hey, so today I am making nachos. Okay, so I got the beef cooking and we got the chips and the queso and everything. And I just wanted to show you all how we season our food. When I say we, I mean me and Erin. But she's shooting a video, so y'all ain't gonna see it right now. But you all will definitely see us eating together, okay? So right now we just have the beef cooking. I started a little bit before we started the video. It was already thawed out, and I'm using 80% lean, 20% fat ground beef, and I've used minced onions. So this right here, just because I don't like the way it smells, I sprinkled it on top, and so when the beef is cooking, instead of giving off that nasty smell, it's gonna give off a really like good savory oniony smell with the meat. And we all know beef goes really good with onions, so it's a great way to like pre-flavor your meat, because when you're cooking ground beef, you don't want to season it immediately because it has a lot of grease. If you could just get a little bit closer, you see I did not add any type of water or anything to this, and it emits a lot of oil. So once this is done browning and everything, I'm going to just drain the I'm gonna drain all the grease off of it, and then add my seasonings. And what I do when I make my tacos is I add, well, when I make beef tacos, I add maybe a packet of taco seasoning to it, and then I add some of my own seasonings to it as well to give it that actual flavor. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish browning this up, and I'll show you all when it's time to drain. All right. So now we are going to drain the meat. So I cooked it. I like my meat a little bit brown, so it doesn't have a lot of oil to drain off of it. So just go ahead and drain the meat down your drain, but make sure you let that really, really hot water go down the drain with it, because you don't want to clog your sink. So because I've done this before, I could drain it like this, but I would advise people who have not really been in the kitchen like that to use like a strainer, and just do it slowly. And you're not gonna get every little piece of oil off of it, but just make sure you get most of it. And so now what we want to do is add our seasoning. So we have 1 pack of taco seasoning. You can use any brand that you want. I have the Taco Original Mixed Season by Casa Mamita. And actually, I don't think I've had this kind before, but we'll try it. I put like, this is maybe like a pound of meat. So I'm gonna use a pack of this, because I am, again, gonna add my own seasoning. So that's like 1 pack per pound of meat of seasoning. And what I missed out is I want to add some water to it, just to bring some of that moisture back to the meat. I don't know where my measuring cup is, so I'm just gonna use a bowl, and I am going to eyeball, you know, the amount of water that I put in here. But yeah, I'm gonna put like a half a cup of water. Bam, there we go. And you hear the meat start to like kind of sizzle back up. And so you want to mix it up in there. I'm gonna grab some more of my chopped onion and put in here. And I want to put a nice little generous amount of onion, because like I said, beef goes really good with onion. I'm gonna add some salt to it. These are really big pieces of salt. So this is Mediterranean sea salt. I have not used this yet, but we'll see now. Because the pieces are really big, I don't have to use that much. So bam, Mediterranean salt. And so I'm gonna use also my Goya packets. So right here. So I got this Sazon Goya packet right here, and I put that on a lot of my meats because it brings the flavor out as well. And this is a pound of meat. I'm gonna use the whole thing. Okay, and then next I'm gonna put some garlic. I have to find some garlic. I like to put a little bit of oregano as well. A little bit of chili powder. And I just really just eyeball how much I'm using, but that was probably that's like 2 tablespoons of chili powder. It is a lot of meat, so that's why I use that amount. And of course, garlic powder or minced garlic. Then we're gonna use about another, what's that, a tablespoon. Damn. And last but not least, excuse me from being all over this, is a black pepper. Okay, so black pepper is like the cousin of ground beef because they just cool as hell, you know? They go together. You know, they smooth. They partners in crime. You know what I'm saying? And so really you just getting the flavors mixed in there. You're not cooking it no more. You cooked it already. So this part is all about getting the flavors in there. And so I don't want this to be too dry, so I'm gonna add about another half a cup of water to it. There we go. Damn. Because we don't want, I mean, some people like their meat dry, but I don't like my meat to be too dry. I don't like my meat to be too dry. I like a little bit of oil on it and, you know, a little juiciness to it. Nobody really like dry meat. You like dry meat?
No.
I know you like yours juicy, especially when that cheese get on it. Oh my gosh.
It just helps mix the flavors. So help spreads.
Yep. And so this is like how many times have we had tacos or nachos? Nachos or tacos this week?
Not nachos.
We haven't had nachos. Was that like 2 weeks ago?
That was like a month ago.
No, I don't think that was a month ago. We had
2 weeks ago, really?
Yeah, that I made nachos with the turkey. I think it was. You said it's a month ago, but I feel like we eat tacos and nachos at least 2 to 3 times a week. Between going to restaurants and cooking it ourselves.
Oh yeah, we had it from El Gran.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't good.
Right. Yeah, we did just have the nachos from El Gran like 3 nights ago. And I was just like, I know I can make it so much better. We just went to the restaurant and ordered from Uber Eats just because it's convenient. Yeah, this is looking really, really good. And I'm just constantly chopping because I like my meat to be small. I don't like those really big pieces of meat. And with these nachos, they're gonna be real simple.
I learned how to cook my tacos from her, y'all.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this down. Oh, we didn't put any cumin in it, but we might pass on the cumin today. That's fine. You want to put it in there? Okay, so I'm really trying to a different little recipe. I'm trying a different little recipe because I will be selling bowls of food, my cheesy potato bowl. So I was trying a different recipe. But yeah, you want to put like 2 tablespoons of cumin in there. Giving it away the drip today. Y'all welcome. And so I'm gonna just let this simmer. It's all mixed into there real well. And just simmer for about another 5 to 10 minutes while I cut up the vegetables. So put that right there. And then put the top on it, and I'm putting it on like 3, which is like low. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so now that the meat is done, it done simmered a little bit more. As you can see, it still has some of the little oils and stuff in it. I'm gonna add queso directly to it, okay? Because again, we're making nachos. And so while it's still cooking on low, open up the cheese. And you can use any type of cheese you want. I'm okay with this Tostitos queso salsa called queso medium. And you know, just throw it up in there like that. Bam, bam. And then just mix it all in. Yummy. And that way you could just sort of like dip your nachos just in it. You know what I'm saying? Just dip your nacho, your chips right into the cheese with the meat. Bam, straight like that, okay? Are done with our nachos, and yes, we're making them really basic. You know, we're from the hood, from the west side of Chicago, and so and I'm sure most hoods make theirs with, you know, meat, cheese, jalapeno peppers, and sometimes sour cream, and that's what we did. So if you all just take a look at this yumminess, oh my goodness, okay? It tastes so good. We tried it earlier. And so let's just get this together. I'm gonna put that over there. And then I am going to make the first bowl. We're gonna scoop up some of that good cheesy, meaty, peppery meat. And we just gonna pile it on top of here. On top of the chips. Some people,
what kind of chips are those?
These are regular corn tortilla chips. Actually, these are the best. I'm gonna show them what we're working with. So just hold that right there. Just let that simmer right there, and then grab the chips. So these are like the real live Mexican El Maligro. I think this is a Chicago-based company. Yeah, El Maligro. Deliciously crunchy, super crunchy, gluten-free Mexican kitchen style pure sea salt tortilla chips. Okay, they are good as hell. Estilo casera. Okay, I don't know what that means, but that means good to me. Okay, so I'm gonna make mine next. Bam. Put that meat on there. I don't like too much meat, but I do like a decent amount of meat, you know. Yeah. I guess this is kind of like a lot of meat. And so yeah, and yeah, so since I already mixed the cheese, I cooked the cheese with my meat after it was already done and brown. Since I already did that, what I'm gonna do is just add my jalapenos, because I love jalapenos. And I got the Mount Olive diced jalapeno peppers, and these are just diced. They're not even the rings. And oh my goodness, that means it's easier. You don't have to worry about trying to portion your jalapenos, because you got, you know, you may not have enough rings. So yeah, you just go ahead, and I like a lot of jalapenos on my food. And they're not too hot, they just good. They make the food good. You want some on yours too?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna put this over here. Please excuse my kitchen and my stove, it's a bit junky. But you know, we've been on the move lately, and then it's actually about 6 o'clock, and we're just now about to eat and do some work and stuff. Is that enough peppers, or you want more? A little bit more. See, we like peppers around here. I don't know about y'all. Okay. We like a lot of spice. And so yeah, so after we get the peppers in there, we're gonna eat some tomatoes on ours as well. Just put them on top. I forgot to mention we was even doing tomatoes. I don't really usually do tomatoes on mine, but she likes tomatoes on hers, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some on mine as well. Not too many, just some for a little bit of flavor. Oh, look at them platters. And then I got sour cream. This is a big tub of sour cream, but like I said, I'm about to start selling my food, and so I need to have a lot of sour cream. And then we eat a lot of sour cream when we eat our tacos as well. Yep. Pretty much a nice amount of dairy. And man, that's it. And yeah, we got our red juice. This is my famous red juice. I can't tell y'all how I make that, but it's so delicious and icy and sweet, red and juicy. So yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Bring it together, baby.
We gotta do what?
Bring it together.
Hey, yummy, delicious nachos. We are about to slam tonight and get some work done. And we will talk to you guys during the next video. Bye.